Hey and welcome. It's week 28 of my Manjaro weight loss journey, and I've had a bit of time off. It's half term. Went away for 3 nights to a caravan park. Ate some nice food. What did I do? I had a burger one day. I had Nutella crepe another day. And I was a little bit worried that I might come back and put weight on. So I went away on Sunday and then basically got back late yesterday, so Wednesday, and then today's my weigh-in day. So I didn't really have any time to I sometimes have a little weigh-in during the week to see how I am, how things are going, but I didn't get a chance to do that. And I stepped on the scales this morning and I lost a pound, which was unexpected. So that actually took me up to 58.4 pounds lost in total over those 28 weeks, which is about, I've got a little note down here, 26.5 kilograms, for those of you that work in those numbers. Now, I was just catching up on a few videos, and I was watching a video from Freddy Runs, who is about a week ahead of me on his weight loss journey, but it seemed to be kind of echoing quite a lot of things that he's doing, the same as what I'm doing, regarding weight loss, doing running, those kind of things as well. And he was chatting in his latest video about his diet, and he said he had a balanced diet, which was kind of a really interesting way of putting it, because he was saying that he wasn't kind of depriving himself of anything, would have some good things, some bad things, should have a few more of something else. And I was like, yeah, man, that really ties into how I'm living at the moment. When I first started taking the Manjaro, I was logging everything. I was really worried that if I had a piece of cake, it would, derail me completely. Or if I, had some chips or something like that. I was really, really on it. And that was actually a really, really good thing to do to get me going and get me started. But now, as I explained in the last video, I'm probably getting somewhere where I am happy with my weight. I'm probably going to lose a little bit more weight. So, hey, I lost a pound again this week, so that's great. But I'm not actively watching the scales, counting down. I've got this figure. I'm happy I've lost over 4 stone. That's fantastic. But I'm trying to live properly. It's approaching summertime. There's going to be barbecues. Going to go and have a Mr. Whippy down at the beach. An ice cream, something like that. And I don't want being on Manjaro or being on a weight loss calorie deficit diet to affect that. So I'm kind of fully expecting that some weeks I might maintain the weight, some weeks I might put a little bit on, you never know, and other weeks I'll lose. And that's probably a really, really healthy way of going about things and just living normally. And even though I look back over the past week and as I said, I had burger and chips one day. I left chips on the plate. I didn't want to eat them all. I probably could have if I really wanted to, but I was all right. I didn't really want any more, so I stopped. Whereas previously I would have had those, and then I know my daughter had left some chips on her plate. I probably would have had those as well. Finished them off, and had a bun or whatever it was, but stopped there, and it was fine. And I had a Nutella crepe there, which is probably quite calorific, but it swings and roundabouts. Some stuff I'm not having as much of, and some stuff I am. So I'm quite happy to know that if I have, I'm going to say a bad day, but it's never a bad day. It's not a bad day. Don't call it bad. Don't call it good. Don't talk about treats, rewards, all this kind of stuff. It's just living. But previously I would have had one bad day. That would have led on to 2 bad days, 3 bad days, 4 bad days. I'm saying bad days, but you'll understand what I mean. And it would have carried on. I would have got depressed, got in a bit of a spiral about all the bad food that I'm eating, and I would have used food to comfort myself for all the bad food that I've had. So I'm happy that doesn't happen. I've got back from holiday, and today I'm kind of just, having normal food, and that's it. I think the only thing I did miss out on was probably staying hydrated. When you're walking around, it's quite hard to kind of keep chugging away and having drinks. So actually, I'm probably a little bit dehydrated. Maybe that's where the weight loss has come from. Although generally, I'd probably find that if I was dehydrated, I might kind of like hold on to water a little bit more. But that's it for this week. Just thinking about how it's so nice to be living a normal life, being able to be active. And I'm going to say one more thing. We were in a static caravan park down at Canberra Sands on the Sussex coast, and me and my daughter were playing hide and seek in the caravan, and it's quite a big caravan. It was lots of cupboards and bedrooms and things like that, and I was so chuffed that I was able to squeeze into so many places. So an unexpected outcome of not having such a big frame anymore was that I was able to squeeze into some wardrobes, under a bed, and do those types of things, and have a really, really good fun time. And do you know what? I wouldn't have been able to do as much of that stuff before. I would have given it a go, but I would have missed out. So I'm happy that I'm making some really nice memories with my family, and I think being on this weight loss journey has helped make that happen. So I'm still carrying on, still on the 12.5 milligram. I've ordered a new pen of that, so starting that, and I'm going to keep on that for the moment and see where that goes. But that's it. Week 28 over, pound lost. I'm happy. I had some good food, had some bad food, if we're going to call it that. But it all forms part of that balanced diet of just being a normal, functioning human being. Have a great week, everyone. If you've got any questions or anything, let me know. If you're thinking about starting your weight loss journey, then I've got a code in the description here that you're able to use and I'm able to share. So if you want to start your weight loss journey, I've always recommend MedExpress, so I've used all the way from the beginning. Use the code in the description and you can get yourself £40 off of your initial order, and that also gets me £40 off my subsequent orders as well. So it's a good little perk for me if anyone chooses to do it, because hey, it's not cheap doing this journey, but it's definitely worthwhile and I'm very happy. See you later. Bye.